Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Yesterday I had talk about the HR tricky questions. I am going to start, and yes, today is the second day. And first questions we are going to discuss about is tell me about yourselves. This is the must question of the interview. So I will discuss what are the traps, and also I will discuss the solution or a particular solutions, what are the format it should be, and I have written it by myself, and I will read all these step by step, and I will add at some point so that you can understand it better. Okay, what are the traps? Be aware, about 80% of all interviews begin with these innocent questions. Many candidates, unprepared for the questions, skewer themselves by rambling, recapping their life story, delving into ancient work history or personal matter. Okay, these are the traps. From this paragraph, you can learn that first of all, you have to be prepared with this question because it is a compulsory question. And second question is you have to be very concise, very compact, and you have not to be tell any story or random story, but you have to be say things in a very structured sentence and to the point that you are saying only logical or most relevant thing. Okay, what if okay if you want to format a best answer, how it should look? Okay, start with present and tell why you are well qualified for the position. This is the first important thing. Remember that key to all success interview is to match your qualifications to what the interviewer is looking for. Okay, so for every interview you are going to be sit for, you have to be format your introductions that it that you are the best match for the positions the interviewer is looking for. In other words, you must sell what the buyer is buying. Okay, if someone is buying, for example, uh, mango, so you should not try to sell him banana. It is not like that. This is the single most important strategy in job hunting. Okay, so before your answer this or any question, it is imperative that you try to uncover your interview greatest need, want, problem, or goals. To do so, make to do so, make you take these two steps. First, do all the homeworks you can before the interview to uncover this person's want and needs. Okay, so you have to take a pen and papers and you have to write down that what interviewer wants and what the interviewer needs. Okay, you have to write that the paper. It will get a very clarifications to you. Second important point is that as early as you can in the interview, ask for a more complete descriptions of what the position entails. You might say, I have a number of accomplishment I would like to tell you about, but I want to make the best usage of our time together and talk directly to your needs. To help me do that, you could tell me more about the most important priorities of these positions. All I know is what I heard. Okay. I think that mm, these points you can try, but uh, these days we have all you have to go through the job descriptions in the very detail. What the most people do a frequent mistake is that uh, just they saw the position name but don't go in the detail of the job descriptions. This is, I think, one of the uh, uh, biggest mistake we as a candidate do. So you have to avoid that. You have to be go through a very in a very detail about the job descriptions. Okay. Then always follow up with a second and possibly the third question to draw out his needs even more. Surprisingly, it's usually this second or third questions that unearths what the interviewer is most looking for. You might ask simply, and in addition to that, or is there anything else you ask essentials to success in this position? This process will not easy or natural at first because it is easier simply to answer questions, but only if you uncover the employer's want and needs will your answers make the most sense. Practice asking these key questions before giving your answers. The process will feel more natural and you will be light years ahead of the other job candidates you are competing with. After uncovering what the employer is looking for, describe why the needs of these jobs bear striking parallel to tasks you have succeeded at before. Be sure to illustrate with specific examples of your responsibility and especially your achievements, all of which are agreed to present yourself as a perfect match of the need he has just described. Okay. Uh, Today I am going to discuss one more question. This is the last questions for today. This is what are your greatest strengths? It is also one of the most common questions which are asked during the interview. Okay, what are the traps? These questions seems like a soft ball lock, but be prepared. You don't want to come across egotistical or arrogant. Neither is this a time to be humble. Did you get the meaning? That you are not to be arrogant or not to give very humble answers. You have to be uh, take these questions as an opportunity. So how the best answer should look like? What are the ideas you should take to format this answer? You know that your key strategy is to uncover your interviewer's greatest want and needs before your answering questions. Look, what we have discussed in the first question is that we have to be sell what the buyer want. In the same way, we have to know that what are the wants and needs of the interviewer. Prior to any interview, you should have a list mentally prepared of your greatest strength. You should also have a specific example of or two which illustrate each strength as example chosen from your most recent or most impressive achievement. You should have the list of your greatest strength and corresponding examples from your achievement. So well committed to memory that you can recite them cold after being second wake at 2:30 a.m. Okay. Then once you uncover your interviewer's greatest want and needs, you can choose those achievements from the list that best match up. A general guideline, the most 10 desirable traits that all employers love to see in their employees are, yeah, these 10 are the most traits the interviewer looking for. A proven track record as unachieved, especially if your achievement match up with employer's greatest want or need. Intelligence, management savvy, honest, integrity, a decent human being. Good fit with corporate culture, someone to feel comfortable with a team player who messes well with interviewers team. Likability, positive attitude, sense of humor, good communication skills, dedication, willingness to talk, to walk the extra mile to achieve excellence, definiteness of purpose, clear goals, enthusiasm, high level of motivation, confident, healthy, and a kind of leader. These are the 10 bullet points you can take to format your strength. And I think that if you have any personal strength, you should include that. But before formatting your answers, you have to remind the one thing that what the interviewer wants and needs. According to that, you have to format your answers. Yes, that's all for today. Have a great day. Thank you.